backwards, we've got Sunbreaker, Healing Grenades. You can see the build there, but it's got Consecration, the baseline things to give you Cure. You've got Stronghold. You've got 200 weapon stats just to get the outset of the damage to actually put into work while surviving. You've got a Grenade. You could alternate between Grenade and Super if you want more Super or the Healing Grenade. It's your choice. Now, this is not an outright damage build. It does have 200 weapon stat, but that is just so you're not useless when in a team and you can actually put in some damage while you're surviving. This is a build where if you have Restoration up, you will have no issue surviving at all. The only thing that will probably take you out is if you get boss stomped a couple of times while being shot at, but that's just bad movement. Right, so I will do it here. I will not block and I will not proc Restoration when it runs out. If I let it happen, I'm just going to let myself get hit here. As soon as I notice my health is in the red, I block, I get Restoration, and it instantly regens all of my health, enough to survive the third boss stomp that would have killed me if I didn't have Restoration. Okay, build number 2, we got Prismatic Titan with Thundercrash, Consecration, Knockout for survivability. We've got Peacekeeper, Fast Talker with Accelerated Assault, and also Target Lock. Attrition Orbs would also go very well. We've also got Finalities all go with or without the Catalyst, depending if you've done the quest, and I forgot to equip the damn thing. Now, the rotation is Linear, Target, Thundercrash, Barricade. Use your Fast Talker up until you are about to reload. If you swap, the Peacekeepers will automatically reload your gun when you swap back, where you can probably fit a GL in if you want for Attrition Orbs. You can also throw your grenade in if you're on arc only to get the Tracers to come to you to regen your gun faster. Then you get into another Thunder Crash. Then you do the GL again, and you rinse and repeat till your damage page is over. I am relatively new to this build, however, I am enjoying it, and if I could get a bit more armor with high weapon, high super, I think this would be one of my main builds that I use for pretty much all boss fights, if I'm doing raids. Okay, build number 3, we've got Behemoth. You can look up the things yourself, because I forgot to do it because I'm an idiot. But then we've got Icefall Mantle, we also have Icebreaker, and then I've got multi-mag, but you can pretty much run whatever primary and heavy you want. I love this build. This would be my go-to, just mess around, have fun build for whatever this boring season has been about. And all it is slide, uppercut, they're all frozen, you shoot, you swap back, and then you just rinse and repeat. Honestly, it's such a fun build to use that I pretty much run this in everything outside of a couple of endgame activities. It's just great. Frost Armor's great. Overall, it's just a great build entirely. Alright, so next up we got Insurmountable Skullfort with high melee stat, high super stat. I wish I could get my super stat higher to get my super back faster, but that's just my stats at the moment. You get T-Crash with Knockout, Thunderclap, and then Pulse Grenades for champions. All the fragments, so just whatever you pretty much you want to, but health regeneration, a bit of extra melee stat always goes well. The build is pretty simple. Fucking just melee non-stop. As long as you get a kill, you will have your melee, regardless of what enemy it is. And if you're worried about champions, and you don't really want to risk wasting your melee on a champion, that's fine. If you have high weapon stat, throw your grenade at them, you'll stun them, or use your weapon to stun them. Crash all the champions in your way, like you'll see now. Then you can get your melee back very fast if you waste it, or you can get your super back very fast with your normal kills, especially if you tally into more super stat than I did, because I'm still trying to build out my Ferropotent armor. But overall, great build. Right, the final build is Peregrine Greaves, believe it or not. This is more of a, oh, I like to play this build because it's just fun to use. First, you want high melee, high super. Super is optional, but you want Drenger's Lash and Knockout. Oh, it's just simple build. Sprint, jump, melee. It honestly is just a great build. And this is literally a build I take into anything that I just want to mess around in. Like you can take it into high game content, you can take it into low game content, you can take it into just if you want to do some Caldera farming, like I'm here for some more Ferropotent armor. You could take it into GMs. You could take it into what's it called? The weekly Vanguard alert, which I do. It's such a fun build to run. Right, I will be doing another build. I'll be doing like a Warlock, like my top 5 Warlock builds or my top 5 Hunter builds or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching, I suppose.